Okay, we are recording and let's begin. Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Dragonfire5276. You know me. And yeah, it's still recording, but in this video though, we're going to talk about this series on Netflix called Skylanders Academy. It's a but what I'm gonna talk some theories about it. But what I'm gonna say will be spoilers about it though. So if you haven't watched it, watch season 1 and 2 before you come. Actually, if you haven't watched season 1 or 2, leave this video now and go watch it. And then when you finish completely watching season 1 and 2 of Skylanders Academy, Netflix only. If you don't know that, I'm pretty sure you do. Then come back to this video. But for those who already have watched the season, watch season 2 and 1. We can begin with it. So just pick up the camera and then to this. You remember in season 1 when Spyro's first hatched out of that egg? He was hatched as a baby dragon, the last dragon of his kind. We don't know if he's actually dead, that's what, or sent into a realm. But oh yeah, when Spyro was born, he was wearing like a white diaper around, like a diaper actually. Like he was born wearing a diaper, and that really looked ridiculous in my opinion. I don't know why the makers of Skylanders Academy put that on. I don't know why they did it, but it wasn't really that bad. But it looked quite silly though, in my opinion. But it got better as I was watching it. When Spyro grew up, he started training to be a Skylander, and he did fail his exams and all that, being a Skylander. But he proved himself and saved the Skylanders, and he became one in a book apparently. The book of Skylanders, pretty much like a weakness really, but must mean power something, that book of Skylanders. But anyways, now that's how Spyro became a Skylander, and so did Eruptor and Elf. Popfizz and Jeff have already been Skylanders before even Eruptor, Spyro and Elf. Even though they were from Giants and they were from Spyro's Adventure. But anyways, I don't think it really matters what I'm saying, but still. I had a lot of people would talk about these videos, and I'm thinking I should too, about my theories. And oh yeah, and this is the other one, episode 2, My Way or the Skylander Way. Previous where Jackvat was trying to teach Spyro how to obey Skylanders, because it's more than just fighting and all that. Everything got rogue on that pipe, even though what he did actually worked, and he kind of like tortured him. But in the end of the episode, they got along together now, and that's when Jackvat moved in with Spyro and the other gang, and Popfizz already lived there before Jackvat did, and that was quite a surprise really, because apparently he was sleeping in their basement the whole time. But I don't think that really mattered. I think they know they're all good friends, and that was it. And that was one when they did Psy, episode 3. Psy was that's when they made Sky from a Skylanders Imaginator. So he imagined a head, Spyro thing of horns and wings, and another was for monster feet and bone arms and legs, and mashed potato guns. Really weird though, but still it was quite cool. And oh yeah, and the voice actor of Psy is actually a YouTuber. I don't remember the name, but I think you know who I'm talking about, guys. But anyways, let's move on to this one, Dream Girls. So, yeah, that was the episode where Dreamcatcher, you remember her from Trap Team, she put a curse and made everyone made everyone scared of sheep like Hugo now. But Elf stopped her and made everyone put everything back to normal, and she did a said talk. And this is the one where we found out all the enemy. This is where we saw all the Doom Raiders, and there was 2 that are missing. There was Crankcase and the Gulper. There was 2 that are missing. And plus Broccoli Guy isn't even a Doom Raider. I don't know why they thought putting him in, but it's not too bad. I don't mind Broccoli Guy being a Doom Raider in the Skylanders Academy. It doesn't really bother me. It looks good. Oh, now it's the one where Elf got stuck in Chaos's brain. And now it's the one where Eruptor had anger problems. And this is the one where Wolfgang and Potfist were best friends. And the next one they became sworn enemies then. And that was the one where Chaos lost his beard. Who knew? No, sorry, not Chaos, I mean Eon lost his beard. Sorry, I got it wrong. Eon lost his beard, sorry. And who knew that Eon's beard is the most important part about the Academy? Really? Apparently everyone didn't know that was Eon, he was missing his beard. Oh, come on, even I would know. If I was a Skylander in there, I would obviously know that was Eon missing his beard. I could easily tell. No one else could even tell that was Eon because he's missing his beard. It was really ridiculous though. And he has something called beard spray. Is that even a real thing, beard spray? No, I don't think it is, because no one wants to have a clean... whatever. Let's just move on. And there is the other one, where Spyro wanted to eliminate all the evil before it happened. And he made a massive unbalance in the universe. Called the Evil Scope. It detected future evil that's about to happen, and he made a big swirly ball, but luckily he bursted through the bubble, he was sucked inside of it and saved Skylands once again. And that's when in this episode we saw Crash Bandicoot. He was a guy, well a character, Bandicoot and all that, and he got sucked into Skylands now, in another realm, which is the Skylander realm I think it is. And then he found a way to tell it getting back to his home. And then we'll go to this one. This is the one where Eon was filled with evil now, but he saved with the light. With the core of light, and that's what brought it good again. Well, even though he didn't do much evil, he was sick more than being evil. Oh, and this is the one where Spyro figured out his superpower, and he thinks he didn't have one at first, but then he actually did. He had a superpower where his dragon scales are impenetrable, lightning impenetrable. I say he's immortal, Spyro. I think he's indestructible with his scales, and that's amazing. Oh, and this is where we saw our first giant, which is Ningini, the only giant. And that's where he taught herself how to be a powerful ninja, and she did, defeating that Brock guy. I don't know if his name was Brock, I think it's a different name, but. Oh, and this is one where we first saw Cinder, and we found out that her dad is actually Malfoy, the evil dragon. You've probably seen a picture of him in comics and all that, but this was really... And Malfoy helped to extinct Spyro's kind, and he was the last one. But Cinder saved his life from the fire breath he had. But I think even if he did fail, I think Spyro will still survive because his skins are indestructible. Even from Malfoy's fire, it won't do much damage. Oh, and that's another one where they celebrate Hanukkah. I think it's called Happy Hanukkah, or is it something like that? Whatever. Well, holidays, yeah, holidays. And that's when Spyro got locked in the room, but found a book about his kind. Yeah, they wanted to have them fun with Stealth-L because Stealth-L was kind of an orphan. I would say an orphan too, but I don't think she really cared about her own. I bet she likes to focus on herself or be with her friends more than think about family. But still, I don't know. Really, I think Stealth-L misses her family and wonders what happened to them. But I think she already knows. But that's why she's not so wondering with mysteries like Spyro is, because the only family he does have is Eon, because he raised him. And since he found him, beat up those Greevils. Yeah, I remember that. And anyways. And they found a book, right, and the pages about his kind were ripped off, like someone didn't wanted to let us know. I think that was Eon. I think Eon ripped those pages off the book off purpose, so Spyro would not know about his kind. But anyways, and this is the next one now, Sprocket, where we found out about her and her amazing super abilities and all that. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I forgot to explain this in episode 2. I forgot to mention this, but there was this bone right from a dragon, and it was actually Spyro. It's actually a tailbone, the exact same species of Spyro, and I think either Eon hid it there, which you've already seen where Hugo got it from, or he just figured out it was there, and then sent Hugo to get it, so they got kidnapped by that big evil guy, whatever his name is, Brock, or from the I don't know, I forgot, but that doesn't really matter, but still. And that's where you want to find out Spyro, and that's why and he was hiding a secret from Spyro and about this evil guy Malcor. I'll tell you that in a bit. Oh yeah, and there was Sprocket and all, and that was the episode where Poppers got framed by Chompy Mage. He framed him, and anyways, and there's another one where I don't remember. Oh yeah, oh, unless it was that one I was mistaken in this one. I don't remember, but oh, and there was this episode where they were this is where Eon, well, Stelforce passed a virus to Eon, and he got sick, and he had to be stuck in like a massive portal, not portal, I mean a massive shield in their own house, and they were stuck like they're under house arrest then. And then there was this one where this was pretty much I think it was the end of season 9 where that, you know, that I missed from the end of season 1. That was actually if you don't know, that was actually Chaos's dad. His name is Strike. That's it. Sorry, I meant Strykor. Strykor's his name. He's an evil guy, and Strykor, and she was trying to keep him in the book because I think he was too evil for her to handle, and they trapped him in that book for years. Oh, there's that one. I don't know what happened there, and there's this one where it says, oh, sorry, I'm going past it. But anyways, this one says, "Who's your daddy?" Which was Jekvak thought he raised a. This is what thought his son was a baby Grieve. Apparently, he got mistaken for the wrong egg, because none of his eggs ever hatch. And but then everything was fine in the end. But sorry, as we're moving on now, and then there was this one. Dreamcatcher became good, but I don't think Dreamcatcher betrayed him. I think what happened was
a human in.
Oops, sorry, I don't want to. Sorry, I don't want.
Skylanders.
Sorry, I don't want to play any of that. That was just a mistake. Whatever. I don't think Dreamcatcher. I don't think Dreamcatcher actually betrayed the Skylanders. I think all the evil was taken out of her by Strykor in a dream. I think that's what scared her so much she forgot who she was. But then, as she was hit by a golden Shiba Eruptor, it jogged her evilness again and made her back with the Doom Raiders. And that was terrible. But and then in this episode where they turned Chaos's mother into gold, and then that's when Eon finally told Spyro about his kind. Now, very close to the end of season 2, episode 12. He told him about his kind, and Strykor controlled his kind and made him evil, and then Eon had no choice to protect the Coral Light by casting a spell more powerful he's ever done in his life, and because he didn't know where he'd even teleported to a different realm, or he ran out survived at all. And Spyro was really upset at Eon for that. He got rid of. He believes his race had been destroyed, or his parents are sent from another realm. I think those were his parents. Well, my theory is, I think before the battle, they laid an egg and left it there, so they could be kept safe. And they went to save the Coral Light from Strykor. But then, that's when they turned evil, and that's when Eon had to teleport them to a different place, or they could have even got destroyed. I don't know. Oh, and the last episode. That's where Eon came to. It's when Spyro came to and fight the Dragon King, Malcor, and they went to try and get answers or try and make him teleport to see his family. And then he told the Skylanders that they would never see him again. But then Chaos was already there before them and took and Malcor gave him to. Malcor gave Spyro to Chaos, and then so Malcor can eat the lighthouse Spyro, because